Now is Bird. Now it's Owens with it. We want to welcome everybody. We apologize for the internet issues we had here to start the boys game as Loretto leads this one 7-0. Miles Edwards with it now over into the hands of Owens. Now to Samuel Adams. Adams with it at the left wing. Adams here will get fouled by Tidwell. That will be his first. There's now a pair of subs coming into the game. Jaden Aaron and Kylan Wilkerson will come in for Bowie and Robertson. Bowie, who started off the game with the three. Tidwell and Robertson have the other points here. Again, we apologize for the internet issues. Our modem broke down to start things off as Bird tries a three. Can't get it to go. Adams will tip it out of bounds, and that one will go to Loretto. So we got everything. We just basically had to restart everything and get this one going. So again, we apologize for the rough start. 3:35 remaining here in the first. Loretto leading. Corden Reynolds kicks out. Has Hayden Buttram. Buttram now picks up his dribble. Hands it over now to Corbin Reynolds. Gets a play from head coach Greg Tips. Now over to Buttram. Buttram over to Tidwell. Now over to Reynolds. Reynolds will get the play here from Tips. Long three attempt here from Tidwell, and he knocks it down. Mason Tidwell with 5 points. Now on the other way, the three-point attempt there by Edwards. No good. Offensive rebound, Adams. With it now is Edwards. Now over to Owens. Now, nice tough shot here. No good. Rebound, Wilkerson. It's Nathan Thrasher into the game. Coming the other way. Tidwell on the low block. Skip pass out to Reynolds. On past it. Now back and over to Reynolds. That was Buttram and Wilkerson. Bring it back out. 10-0 Loretto lead. Reynolds between his legs out to Tidwell. Tidwell at the free throw line. Kicks out to Buttram. Buttram now hands over to Reynolds at the Lauderdale County logo. Now to Aaron. Hands over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson pass over to Tidwell. Tidwell steps back, picks up his dribble. Now to Reynolds at the other wing. Tidwell with it here. Minute 50 left in the quarter. Drives. Jump stop. Tough shot up. No, and he's fouled. He'll go here to the line to shoot two. Foul will go on Nathan Thrasher. Picks up his first, the team's first. First free throw from Tidwell is in. Bowie in, Buttram out. Owens out, and Hudson Lash in for the Tigers. 11-0. Loretto with a great start here in the first quarter. And Tidwell knocks them both down. He has got 7 points so far here in the first quarter. It's a 12-0 Loretto lead. Bird quickly the other way to Thrasher. Now back to Bird. Bird over to Edwards. Edwards hands over here to Lash. Man-to-man put on by the Mustangs. Now to Bird. He'll drive. Kicks it to Lash. Now out here to Adams. Adams picks up his dribble. Out to Edwards. Edwards will try a deep three. Home does bank it in. First points of the game here for Lauderdale County. Now Whitney Owens will call a timeout. It will be his first timeout called here on the game, and we will take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Back here in Lauderdale County, it's been all Loretto so far. They lead at 12-3. Again, we apologize for the start of the game, having some internet issues, but they've since been fixed, and we should could be good to go for the rest of the game. Buttram over Jackson Robertson, starting lineup back in for the Mustangs. Robertson, turnaround jumper and in. Robertson, who has now got 4 points into the game. A good start to this one here for the Mustangs. Shot missed there. Bowie back in and comes up with the rebound as we race the other way. Now over to Corbin Reynolds. 50 seconds left in the quarter. 14-3, Loretto leads. Bowie, he'll try another three. Rattles out, no. And Jackson Robertson going to come up with the rebound, but unfortunately steps out of bounds in the process. .42 seconds remaining. Now Loretto's going to put on the press. Lauderdale County won the previous matchup between the two just a couple weeks ago at the barn. Lash with it down low, kicks out the Thrasher, thinks about a three. Now to Bird, he will take the three. Off the corner arm, offensive rebound, Adams, no. And they have a jump ball off the fight up for the rebound, and that one will stay with Lauderdale County. 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Stays the way it is. No more jump balls. Loretto will get the ball to start the second quarter. Adams. Skip pass into Bird. Now over to Lash. Lash dribbles out. Crosses over, goes in the paint. Picks up his dribble. Looking for somebody and kicks out the Thrasher. Thrasher into the paint. Kicks out the Bird. Bird into the paint. Kicks out the Lash. Lash driving the baseline. Dribbles out. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Lash picks up his dribble. Guarded by Bowie. And goes off of Bowie, off of Lash, and will go to Loretto. Second turnover by the Tigers. 6.5 seconds left here in the quarter. Bowie and the Reynolds. He's going to race the other way. Reynolds drives, kicks out the Tidwell. Tidwell, shot blocked by Edwards, and that will end the first quarter. It's been all Loretto so far here in the first part of the first half. They lead by 11. We'll take a break, and we'll have the start of the second quarter when we return on the Exports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Back here in Lauderdale County, it's been all Loretto so far in the first quarter. They lead at 14-3. Mason Tidwell with 7 points so far. Jackson Robertson with 4. And Kason Bowie with 3 to pace Loretto. And the only point so far in the game for the Tigers of Lauderdale County was a banked-in 3 by Miles Edwards. Loretto will have the ball to start the second quarter. Bounce pass into Reynolds. He's double-teamed now over to Tidwell. Tidwell double-teamed. Bounce pass out to Reynolds. Reynolds drives. Layup up. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line here to shoot 2. This will go on Adams. He'll pick up his first, team's second. Pair of free throws coming up here for Corbin Reynolds. Whitney Owens letting his team know they didn't like that Reynolds got a free path into the lane as Reynolds misses the first. Next free throw from Corbin on its way, nothing but net. He hits 1 of 2. First point of the game as Wilkerson will come in for Reynolds. 15-13. 9 seconds into the second quarter. Adams with it now for the Tigers. He'll get across the timeline as Robertson's waiting on him. Over to, actually that is Adams. Now to Lash, over to Bird. Bird now to Adams. Adams kicks out the Thrasher. Thrasher now over to Lash. Lash drives into the paint. Spin, kicks out the Thrasher. Mid-range jumper, back iron, no. Rebound Tidwell. Tidwell lobs ahead to Robertson. Robertson in transition. Runner up. No. And he's fouled on the way up. And that will go on Thrasher. That's going to be his second. Team's third. Pair of free throws coming up for Jackson Robertson. First shot on its way, knocks it down. Reynolds in, Tidwell out. Thrasher and Bird out. You have Strider, Stanfield, and Tanner Owens in. Next free throw as Robertson hits them both, and he has got 6 points. Mustangs 5 of 6 from the line. They lead by 14, 17-3. Edwards over to Lash. Now out to Adams at the logo. Picks up his dribble over to Edwards. Edwards drives the baseline. Fadeaway jumper. Rolls it on. He has got all 5 points so far here for the Tigers. 12-point lead. They press. Butcham with it. Now over to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Robertson. Robertson kicks out the Butcham. Zone put on here. Now a man-to-man. Now Wilkerson. He'll drive into the paint. Kicks out the Butcham. He'll try an NBA range three. Rattles it all. Butcham into the scorebooks. It's a 15-point Mustang lead. 6:30 remaining here in the first half. Edwards over to Owens, and that one's almost intercepted by Robertson. Edwards now out to Adams. Adams kicks out the Lash. Lash drives into the paint. Tough shot up. Gets it in. Good take there from Hudson Lash. Cutting the lead to 13. Press put on by the Tigers. Reynolds over to Robertson. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds across the timeline over to Butcham. Butcham. And dribbles that one off of his shins out of bounds, and that will go to the Tigers. Second turnover by the Mustangs as Tidwell and Aaron will check in, and checking out will be Wilkerson and Bowie. Six minutes remaining here in the first half. 13-point Loretto lead. Lash over to Adams. Now to Owens. Now to Edwards. To Adams on the low block. Layup up. No. Rebound Tidwell. Loretto doing a good job on the glass so far as Reynolds comes the other way. Kicks out to Robertson. Robertson loses this one. Regains possession out to Tidwell. Now hands back to Reynolds at the Lauderdale County logo. Reynolds over to Robertson. He'll drive. Nice move. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. Another great move by Jackson Robertson. He's got 8. It's another 15-point Mustang lead. Edwards across the timeline for the Tigers. And he will hand over to Owens. Now to Lash, now to Adams. Adams into the paint. And he will get fouled. And that will be the first one in the game on Loretto. That will go on Aaron. His first, team's first. Hampton back into the game. Checking out will be Strider Stanfield. Bowie back in for Aaron. Adams lobs it into Edwards straight away. He'll step back for three. And it looks like that was tipped by Robertson, and Tidwell saves it from going out of bounds. Now Reynolds coming the other way. 5 minutes left in the half. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out to Tidwell straight away. Now back to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Butcham at the logo. Back to Reynolds at the right wing. Now to Bowie in the corner. And Bowie's going to get fouled here by Hampton. 14th foul against the Tigers. Hampton's first. Bird back into the game. Lash will check out. Bowie takes it out. And his pass is knocked out of bounds by Edwards. Intended for Tidwell. Bowie will take it out in front of the Lauderdale, actually to the left of the Lauderdale County bench. Gets it in the Tidwell. Tidwell being double teamed. Now we get a timeout here called by Greg Tips. First timeout here called by the Mustangs. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family. Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the
Back here in Lauderdale County, Loretto leading at 22-7 as we're working on our video issues here. Trying to offensive rebound here from Robertson as we try to fix things. 3 from Reynolds, no good. Rebound Robertson. Miss there, now coming the other way. Deep 3, and Bird is going to knock that one down for Lauderdale County. And we're trying to fix the video issues here. And we're back online here as now Hampton's going to pick up his second foul on Tidwell. (22-10) is the lead. Owens out. Sorry for they were having a bit of difficulty here. As Tidwell gets the inbounds. Checking in here was Brody Richardson for Hampton. Owens checked out as well. Robertson drives, tough shot off the glass and in. Jackson Robertson with a great start to this one. He is in the double figures with 10. It's a 14-point Loretto lead. Adams with it now, over to Richardson. Now to Bird. Now out the Lash. Lash hands over to Richardson. Adams with it. He kicks out the Bird. Bird now kicks out the Richardson. Thought about a long 2. Now in the hands of Lash. Guarded here closely by Reynolds. Lash in the paint. Runner up, off the glass and in. Lash here has got 4. Press put on here, 12-point Loretto lead. Tidwell across the timeline, picks up his dribble, triple team, now over to Reynolds. Reynolds, and gets his pass knocked out of bounds there. Good defense by Bird. Reynolds will take it out to the left of the basket, 2:57 remaining. Reynolds, skip pass out to Buttram. Buttram now in the Reynolds in the corner. He'll drive the baseline, kicks back out to Buttram. He'll try deep 3. And it's the backboard, no good. Coming the other way is Adams. Excuse me, that's Edwards. Edwards, skip pass here to Bird. Bird in the paint. Now to Adams in the corner. Adams out to Edwards. Edwards will try deep 3. Rocks it down. Edwards is having a big first half. He's got 8. The lead's down to 9. 2:15 remaining. Reynolds to Tidwell. Now to Bowie across the timeline and loses that one into the hands of Edwards. Just the 3rd turnover against Loretto. Edwards will step back for 3. Rattles out, no. And we're going to foul here off of the offensive rebound. That's going to go on Bowie. And he's going to pick up his first, the team's 3rd. As Buttram checks out, Aaron checks in. I believe that's the first break for Buttram in this one. 2:03 remaining. They get it in here to Edwards. Edwards drives. Runner up. No good, but he's fouled from behind. I believe that's going to go on Robertson. That's his first, team's 4th. Pair of free throws coming up here for Miles Edwards. He's got 8 points so far. First shot on its way. It does not get the friendly bounce. It's the first free throws attempted here in the game for the Tigers. This free throw from Edwards. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 9 points. It's an 8-point Loretto lead. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Reynolds over to Tidwell. Long pass to Aaron. Now to Robertson in the corner. He'll drive the baseline and kicks out to Reynolds straight away. Good defense from Lash as Reynolds will bring it out to the logo. Minute 45 left. Now over to Aaron. Here to Bowie. Bowie. Bounce pass to Tidwell on the low block. Tidwell, turnaround shot. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Bowie off the glass and in. Bowie now with a 5 and now 4 second chance points. Here for Loretto. Bird spins in the paint. Kicks out to Richardson. Now to Lash. Lash spins in the paint. Kicks out to Adams. Adams drives in the paint. Picks up his dribble. Shot up and in. Sam Adams with his first points of the game. It's an 8-point Loretto lead. Reynolds now over to Aaron, and his pass is knocked out of bounds by Edwards. Even minute left here in the first half as Buttram will check back in. And checking out will be Jaden Aaron. Reynolds with it now for Loretto. Has at the logo. And Greg Tips calls out a new play here for the Mustangs. Over to Buttram. Buttram now to Bowie near the top of the key. Bowie now over to Tidwell. Tidwell gets his pass tipped into the hands of Richardson. Fourth turnover by the Mustangs. We come the other way. Lash to Bird. Bird, long pass to Richardson. He will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Tidwell. Reynolds with it here with 20 seconds left. He'll take his time coming up the court. Reynolds across the timeline here. 10 seconds left now in the half. Guarded by Lash. Reynolds drives. Nice behind the back move. Kicks out the Buttram. We get an offensive foul against Reynolds. Fifth turnover. Second foul against Reynolds. 15 foul as Stanfield here will check in for Richardson. 5.5 seconds left. Bird gets the inbounds, racing the other way. Law pass over to Edwards. Shot at the buzzer. Off the back iron, no, and that will end the first half. After 16 minutes of play, Loretto leads this one by 8, 26-18. We'll take a break here for a few minutes, and we'll have the start of the second half. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management-level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Back here in Lauderdale County as we get ready to start the second half here as the Mustangs of Loretto lead at 26-18. Quick look at the leading scores. Jackson Robertson with Loretto with 10. Mason Tidwell 7. Cason Bowie 5. Aiden Butcham 3. And Corbin Reynolds with 1. For the Tigers, it's Miles Edwards with 9. Jalen Bird with 2. Sam Adams with 2. And off the bench, Hudson Lash with 4. Taking a look at the hustle stats, Loretto with 5 turnovers. Lauderdale County just 1 off of those. Lauderdale County 2 turnovers. No points off of that for Loretto. Loretto 3 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points. Lauderdale County 4 offensive rebounds, no second chance points. As we ready to start the second half, Lauderdale County will have the ball to start things off. I'd like to thank everybody for sticking with us in the early part of the game in the first half as we had some internet and as we get a steal on the other side here, it's Butcham. He'll go off the glass. Can't get to go. Offensive rebound, Bowie. That one won't go. He gets his rebound again. He tries to fight off, and we're going to get a foul called here against Lauderdale County as that one will go against Edwards. It's his first, the team's first here of the second half. And we'd like to thank everyone for sticking with us as we had some internet and some video issues, but we should be good to go here for the rest of the game. Reynolds will take it out to the right of the basket, looking for somebody, and finds Bowie. Bowie, fadeaway jumper in the lane, no. Rebound, Owens. Hands it over to Edwards. Edwards, who leads all Tigers with 9, will bring it the other way, over to Owens. Back to Edwards, gets a screen from Adams. Edwards kicks out the Bird. Bird into the lane. Now to Adams, he'll try a corner 3. Nothing but net. Adams has got 5. It's a 5-point Loretto lead. 45 seconds into the third. Tidwell quickly the other way. Guarded closely by Bird. Loses that one out of bounds. Bird knocked it out of bounds. He'll stay with Loretto. Bowie will take it out. And he finds Reynolds, who has it the Lauderdale County logo. Reynolds now dribbles to his left, hands over to Tidwell. Tidwell will step up for 3. Off the back iron, no. And another offensive rebound for Cason Bowie. Loretto now with 7 in the game, 4 just in the first minute and 15 here in the second half. Robertson straight away. He'll drive, spin in the paint, kicks out the Reynolds. He'll try a straightaway 3, almost makes it in. And the Bowie, Hampton fight for it. It'll go out of bounds to Lauderdale County. Coming the other way with it here is Edwards, a 5-point Loretto lead. Edwards now to Hampton. Hampton to Adams. Adams drives into the lane. Shot up off the glass, rolls it home. Adams with a hot start here to the second half. He's got 7, 5 of those coming here in the third. It's a 3-point Loretto lead. Tidwell struggling with this one on the baseline. We're going to get a jump ball that will go to Loretto. Reynolds dribbles out, gives it over to Butcham. Butcham, trap put on here by Lauderdale County. He struggles with it. Long pass over to Tidwell. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds into the paint. Kicks out here to Robertson, who saves it from going out of bounds. He'll drive the baseline. Tries to feed it to Bowie, stolen away by Hampton. 6 turnover by the Mustangs. Edwards the other way. Edwards beyond the 3-point line here to Adams. Adams into the paint. Stop. Shot up. No. Butchum with the rebound. Loretto comes in the other way. Butchum picks up his dribble. Hands over to Bowie. Back to Butchum. Now over to Reynolds. Tigers with a man-to-man. Almost like a 2-3 zone here. Reynolds into the paint. Kicks to Butchum. He'll try corner three. Back iron. No. Hampton with the rebound. Bird racing the other way for the Tigers. And he steps from behind the arc. He'll try a three. Back iron, no. Another rebound for Hayden Butchum. Now over to Reynolds. He races the other way over to Robertson across the timeline. Robertson drives and just throws it right to Bird. 7 turnover. Coming the other way, Owens loses that one out of bounds as each side trades turnovers. Just a third against the Tigers. Thrasher now will check into the game here. Checking out will be Tanner Owens. Bowie inbounds into Reynolds. Press put on here by the Tigers. Tidwell with it. Tidwell over to Reynolds. Reynolds, long pass over to Butchum across the timeline. Now to Bowie in the paint. His pass to Robertson knocked out of bounds by Edwards. Checking into the game here will be Strider Stanfield. He'll come in for Tylen Hampton. Inbound now comes to Reynolds. Throws it in to Bowie in the paint. Bowie, turnaround jumper, no, but he's fouled. On the line here to shoot 2. That's going to go on Adams. That's his second, team second. Pair of free throws coming up here for Kason Bowie. First shot on its way, knocks it down. Loretto was 5 of 6 from the line here in the first half, and now make it 6 of 7. Next free throw here from Bowie. He rattles them both home. (28-23) is Loretto lead. Kason Bowie with 7 points. 4:35 remaining in the third. Bird over to Thrasher. Now to Stanfield, over to Bird at the right wing. Bounce past Adams on the low block. Shot up, blocked by Bowie, and will stay with the Tigers. Edwards will take it out to the left of the basket. And gets it in the Thrasher. Thrasher now over to Edwards. Edwards now over to Thrasher. Gets it now to Stanfield. Stanfield will dribble out. Goes to the free throw line. Picks up his dribble over to Adams. Adams kicks out the Bird. Bird now will dribble out to the Lauderdale County logo over to Adams. Thrasher with it now. Dribbles. Picks up his dribble over to Stanfield on the low block. Now over to Adams, now to Bird. Bird now over to Thrasher. Now over to Stanfield. Stanfield dribbles left over to Bird. Bird into the paint. Kicks out, and pass is tipped into Thrasher's hands and eventually stolen away by Bowie, but we have a jump ball, and that will stay with Lauderdale County. Jaden Aaron into the game here for Loretto as Kason Bowie will check out. Hayden Butchum will check out. Bird is out, Lash is in. Edwards with it now. Picks up his dribble over to Thrasher. Thrasher drives, kicks to Adams. He'll try a corner three. Back iron, no. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds racing the other way. He's got a 3-on-1. Robertson off the glass and in. Timeout here is going to be called by Greg Tibbs. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. This team leading by 7. We will take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
And back here at Lauderdale County, Loretto with a 7-point lead, 3:19 remaining here in the third quarter. Lauderdale County now with it. It's going to be Adams as a press is put on here by Loretto. And now it's stolen away. Reynolds, Tidwell blocked by Edwards into the hands of Adams. Now racing the other way. Adams, reverse layup, up and in. What a take. Sam Adams with 9, 7 those coming in the third quarter. Another 5-point Loretto lead. Aaron over to Tidwell. Tidwell, pass tipped in the Bowie, loses that one, but in the hands of Tidwell out to Robertson. Now the Reynolds straight away. They swing over to Aaron. He'll try a corner three. Off the corner iron, rebound Stanfield. Coming the other way will be Edwards with it. Now Edwards tries a straightaway three. Back iron, no. Rebound Bowie, and that one's intercepted by Adams. 8 turnovers now here by Loretto. Now over to Lash. Now into the hands here of Edwards. Edwards calling out the play. Hands over to Stanfield at the right wing. Now over to Adams. Adams drives. Shot up and gets it in. He's in the double figures here with 11. 9 coming in the third. It's a 3-point Loretto lead. Press put on by the Tigers. Reynolds. Tidwell across the timeline. Tidwell picks up his dribble. Here comes a double team. And we're going to get a foul call. That's going to go on Stanfield. Picks up his first, the team's third. Buttram will come back in as Bowie will check out. 2:02 remaining here in the third. 3-point Loretto lead. Reynolds will take it out to the right of the basket. And a long pass out to Tidwell. Drives into the paint. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. Good take from Mason Tidwell. He's got 9. It's a 5-point lead. Adams inbounds in the Lash. Now back to Adams. Press put on by Loretto. Adams across the timeline. Hands over to Thrasher in the corner. Thrasher now over to Lash straight away. Guarded by Reynolds. Lash bounce past Adams in the corner, drives the baseline, picks up his dribble out the Lash. Lash into the paint. Nice pass to Stanfield. That one's off the glass and in. His first points, leads back down the 3. Buttram over to Reynolds. Reynolds across the timeline, loses that one out of bounds, and that one will go to Lauderdale County. 9th turnover by the Mustangs. Minute 23 left. Bird will check back in. And going to check out. Somebody's got to check out. It's going to be Sam Adams. Bird will take it out to the left of the timeline. And gets it into Edwards. Edwards racing the other way. Nice pass to Stanfield off the glass and in. It's a 1-point game. They've now got 7 points off a turnover. 6 coming here in the third. Tidwell over to Reynolds. Now to Robertson in the corner. Robertson double team, skip past to Reynolds. He'll drive into the paint and get an offensive foul. He'll pick up his third, and that's the team's first here in the second half. Minute 2 left here. Now Bowie will check in and Aaron will check out. 32-31's a Loretto lead. It was up to 15 on a couple of occasions. Bird now into Edwards. He'll race the other way. Kicks out the Bird. Thought about a three, pulls it down, now out the Lash. Under 50 seconds left here in the third. Lash now over to Bird. Bird in the paint, kicks out the Thrasher. Thrasher now dribbles to his left, hands over to Bird. Bird spins in the paint. Now throws it down low to Stanfield, off the glass, no, but he's fouled. And he'll go the line here to shoot 2, as that foul will go on Kason Bowie. Bowie's first, team second. Pair of free throws coming up for Strider Stanfield as a pair of buckets. Now he has a chance to tie it or take the lead with 33.6 seconds remaining here in the third. First free throw on its way, off the back iron, no. Owens into the game, Thrasher out for the Tigers. Next free throw from Stanfield, off the back iron, no. And we had a lane violation against Lauderdale County. No free throws made there. Loretto still leads. So now Richardson will check in, and looks like Lash is going to have to check out. Looks like he's got some blood there on his lip. Robertson and Bowie now trading places. Robertson into Reynolds. Now Reynolds to Tidwell. Tidwell back to Robertson. Throws in the middle to Robertson. Down low to Bowie. Bowie. We get a foul called. That's going to go on Owens. His first, team's fourth. 23 seconds left here in the third. Bowie will take it out to the left of the basket. Gets it in the Buttram. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds drives. Loses control out to Robertson. Robertson out to Tidwell with 10 seconds left. Hands over to Reynolds. 5 seconds. Reynolds now to Bowie. Bowie drives the baseline. Runner at the buzzer knocks it down. Clutch shot for Kason Bowie. He's got 9. They lead it by 3 as we head to the fourth quarter. 8 more minutes left to play in this one. We'll have that next when we return on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Back here in Lauderdale Counties, we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter between Loretto and the Tigers so far. Loretto leads just won 34-31. The Mustangs did have a pair of 15-point leads in the first half, but Lauderdale County has gotten it down to 1 at one point and even had a chance to take the lead at the free throw line or tie it and couldn't do it. But looking at the leading scorers, Jackson Robertson's, Loretto will start off with the ball. Robertson's got 12. Tidwell and Bowie each with 9. On the other side, Sam Adams with 11 and Miles Edwards with 9. Reynolds, bounce pass over to Buttram. Now over to Tidwell. Looks like the original starting lineup now in for the Tigers. Looks like the original starting lineup in for both sides. Tidwell inside the Robertson. Robertson bounce pass to Bowie off the glass and in. Bowie now into double figures here with 11. Their lead is out to 5. Bird with it, now over to Owens. Now here to Edwards. Edwards loses that one. Buttram steals it away. Racing the other way, Buttram. And we're going to get a jump ball called, and that one's going to go to Lauderdale County. Fans at Loretto don't agree with that one. Greg Tips doesn't either, but doesn't put up much of a protest. Minute into the fourth, it's a 5-point Loretto lead. Edwards now over to Bird, now to Hampton. Adams, Owens at the left wing, down low to Hampton. Hampton trying to fight his way up, kicks out the Bird in the corner. Bird now over to Adams. Adams out to Edwards. Edwards now dribbling to his right, hands over to Bird, now to Owens. Here to Adams, and Adams is really actually going to call Hampton on an offensive foul. 6th turnover against the Tigers. 15 foul. Reynolds facing the press. Gets across the timeline over to Tidwell. Tidwell now to Robertson straight away over to Buttram. Now over to Reynolds, who has at the Lauderdale County logo. Robertson in the paint, kicks out the Buttram. Now to Reynolds, he'll drive in the paint. Runner up, can't get it to go. Rebound Adams. That teardrop shot just would not stay down. Edwards coming the other way now to Hampton. Hampton pass out to Owens, now to Adams. Over to Edwards. Whitney Owens calls out the play for the Tigers. Hampton has it. Give and go to Edwards. Now to Adams in the corner for three. Rattles out, no. Rebound, Bowie. Bowie, who didn't play the last time these two met up, has had a good second half here. Tidwell over to Robertson. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds dribbles to his left, hands over to Bowie. Bowie gets that one knocked away by Edwards, and Bowie's going to get caught for the foul. That's his second, team's third. 10th turnover by the Mustangs. Now the official's going to check out Edwards, see if we got any blood. I believe it's just on his lip. Everything's okay. We're getting ready to start it back up here. Adams now in the Bird. 5:30 remaining in this one. A 5-point Loretto lead. Bird over to Adams, over to Owens. Owens going to dribble to the top of the key over to Bird. Had an open, Adams didn't take it. Now over to Edwards, almost intercepted by Robertson. Edwards saves it. I don't know how that got through to him, but now Adams has it. Adams over to Owens. Owens dribbles to his left. Picks up his dribble, bounce pass now to Hampton. Hampton on the low block, kicks out to Edwards, knocked out of bounds by Robertson. Good defense from Jackson. He's got 12 points so far to lead all Mustang scores. Thrasher now will check in for Owens. Thrasher will take it out right beside his bench over to Edwards. Edwards now to Bird, as at the logo, dribbles to his right over to Adams. Now to Thrasher at the left wing. Here to Bird at the right wing. Bird, long pass over to Edwards, guarded closely by Robertson. Edwards picks up his dribble. Runner in the paint, off the front iron, no. Offensive rebound, Edwards. Now over to Adams. Adams feeds it to Hampton. Hampton on the low block, shot up and in. His first points of the game, Whitney Owens is going to call a timeout with his team trailing here by 3. It's his second timeout of the game. 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Back here in Lauderdale County, Loretto still with a 3-point lead at 36-33. 4:31 remaining. Press put on by the Tigers. As it's Reynolds over to Robertson, now over to Buttram. Buttram now to Bowie. He'll try a corner three, rattles out, no. They say it went off of Robertson, will go to Lauderdale County. Press put on here by Loretto as Adams will take it out. Lash is now into the game here for Hampton. Coming quickly the other way, Adams tries to feed Thrasher, as on the low block. And this one, let's say a kick ball. Called on Loretto. Lauderdale County will keep it. Just saw an impressive cartwheel by a youngster right in front of our broadcast location. Bird will take it out to the left of the basket. Lobs it into Edwards. Edwards now steps back, has it over to Lash. Lash now over to Adams, now to Bird in the corner. Bird will drive into the paint. Bounce pass into Adams, off of his hands, knocked out of bounds by Tidwell. Good defense there by Loretto. Tidwell getting his hands on it. Adams here will take it out to the right of the basket near the corner. 3:51 remaining. Reach the halfway point here of the fourth. In the Lash. Lash will dribble it back out to the logo. Over to Adams. Adams to Lash, a give and go. Lash saves him going out of bounds. Bird for three to tie it. Back iron, no. Rebound, Bowie. Skies through the air and gets his long arms on it. Reynolds with it as he crosses the timeline. 3:30 remaining. Butcham. Over to Bowie. Bowie has had a big second half. Over to Tidwell. Tidwell now to Robertson. Robertson over to Reynolds. Now to Butcham. Butcham now out to Bowie. Bowie dribbles beyond the three-point line. Now over to Tidwell. Tidwell over to Robertson. Now gives it over to Reynolds. Greg Tips calls out a new play as Butcham has it. Now back over to Reynolds. Now over to Bowie on the low block. Stolen away by Bird. 11 turnovers. Bird now to Thrasher. Thrasher shot up. Blocked by Reynolds, but Lash comes down with it. And he'll now get it out to Thrasher. Over to Bird. Whitney Owens calls out a new play here for the Tigers. Adams with it. Gets it to Edwards. Kicks out the Lash. He'll try a three to tie it. No. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds dribbling out of traffic into Tidwell. Bringing across the timeline. Tidwell into the paint. Stops before a charge. Now out the Butcham over to Reynolds. What a good job by Mason Tidwell to avoid the foul. Keep the clock rolling here as we're coming up on the 2-minute mark. Reynolds drives into the paint. Left-handed layup, no, but he's fouled. 16 foul now, and that's going to go on Thrasher. Thrasher's third, team 6. Loretto will be in the bonus on the next foul. Corbin Reynolds, 1 point so far. 1 of 2 from the line. And the first one's off the back iron, no. Hampton now into the game. And checking out will be Lash. Next free throw from Reynolds on its way. It's 1 of 2 and makes it a 4-point game. 37-33. 2 minutes left. Adams with it, lost control momentarily, regains, gets it across the timeline, kicks out the Thrasher in the corner. Thrasher drives the baseline, guarded by Butcham. Bounce pass back out the Bird. Now bounce pass over to Edwards. Owens calls out a new play. Now over to Hampton beyond the three-point line. Out to Adams. Adams drives, pulls up. Now to Hampton in the paint. Kicks out the Thrasher. Now to Edwards. Edwards tries a deep three. Back iron, no. Rebound Tidwell. Tidwell trying to fight out traffic. We get a jump ball, and that's going to go to Loretto. Lash back in the game. Checking out will be Hampton. Minute 23 left. A 4-point Loretto lead. Next foul will put Loretto at the free throw line. Foul by Lauderdale counting. Will put Loretto at the free throw line. Robertson has it here at the right of the basket. And gets it into Tidwell. Timeout here called by Greg Tips. It's going to be a full timeout with a minute 23 left. Loretto leading here by 4. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Back here at Lauderdale County, Loretto with a 4-point lead, 37-33 with a minute 23 left. Loretto led by as many as 15, got off to a hot 12-0 start to start the game, and Lauderdale County's got it back to as less as one. Eagles at the free throw line with a chance here to hit a couple free throws to take the lead, but Loretto has led this one from start to finish. Have the ball here at the minute 23 left. Robertson lobs it in the Reynolds in the double coverage there. Reynolds comes away with it, now over to Buttram. Buttram now over to Tidwell. Tidwell dribbles out of traffic. There's three Tigers beyond the three-point line, and now we're going to have a foul called here on Bird, and that's going to be a 1-and-1 coming up here for Mason Tidwell. Bird picks up his first, team seventh. Now Tidwell here at the line for the 1-and-1. It's a two-possession game right now, and Tidwell, a pair of free throws, can maybe make it a three-possession game. First shot off the front iron, no, knocked out of bounds, and we'll go to Lauderdale County. Mustangs now 8 of 11 from the line. Hampton will check back in. And checking out will be Hudson Lash. Minute 8 left, still a 4-point Loretto lead. Press put on is Adams. They'll just lob it into Edwards. Edwards coming quickly the other way. Over the head of Thrasham will go out of bounds. 7th turnover against Lauderdale County with a minute 4 left. Lash back in will come in for Hampton. Robertson with it now. And gets it to Tidwell, knocked out of bounds by Edwards. Took a second off the clock. And a minute 3 as Bowie will take it out of bounds. Bowie now into Tidwell. Tidwell driving the sideline, gets it back out to Reynolds. Now long pass to Robertson, throws it to Bowie, now out to Tidwell. Good save there by the Mustangs, and now Lash will foul Reynolds. Lash picks up his first, team's 8th. Reynolds here now at the line. Hampton back in for Lash. First free throw, knocks it down. Clutch free throw from Corbin Reynolds. 5-point lead. 52.1 seconds remaining. Next free throw. Hits them both. Mustangs 10 of 13 from the line. They lead by 6. 50 seconds left. Edwards going to have to come quickly the other way. Guarded closely by Robertson. He's across the timeline. Now over to Thrasher. Thrasher, his pass off of Adams' hands into Reynolds. 8th turnover by the Tigers. 6 coming here in the second half. 35 seconds left. Tidwell across the timeline. And that was knocked away by Bird. Bowie tried to save it from going out of bounds and stepped out of bounds. So now that's going to be 12 turnovers against Loretto. 32 seconds remaining. They get it in the Bird. And then Bird's going to get fouled by Reynolds. He picks up his 4th. His 4th, the team's 4th here in the second half. 30 seconds left. Now over to Edwards. Edwards picks up his dribble, out the Bird. Bird shoots a 3. Back iron, no. Fight for the rebound, won by Kason Bowie. And he's going to get fouled here by Hampton. Hampton picks up his 4th. Team's 9th, so 1-1 on the other side for Kason Bowie. Update from Summertown on the boys' side. After the girls win, Cole Campbell knocks down a 3 at the buzzer to help the Eagles defeat Lewis County 51-48. Can't wait to check out that one when I get home, and sure that will be on the highlights tonight on the final score. First free throw from Bowie, knocks it down. Just like the girls, the boys hitting some clutch free throws here down the stretch. Next free throw from Bowie on its way. Back iron, no. Rebound Adams. Bowie now with 12. 7-point lead, and Robertson's going to foul Edwards. It's his second team's 5th. Not a bad foul there by Jackson. 11.7 seconds remaining. Not going to give him a chance to run freely into the... And then Edwards goes up. His shot rolls in. Whitney Owens here going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Adams has got 13 points. It's a 5-point Loretto lead. 7.6 seconds remaining. Odds not looking good here for Lauderdale County. Valiant effort here to make a comeback to try to make this one as close as possible. Got to give Loretto a lot of credit here. They got out to a quick lead and have held on to that ever since. Gotten down as much as 15 and as low as 1. But this young squad full of just freshmen and sophomores have done a good job of maintaining their composure through some rough minutes. This Lauderdale County team, we've seen them on a couple of occasions, who defeated Loretto at the barn a couple weeks ago on a Saturday night. We know how good they are. 16-6 coming into this one, so Loretto can hang on. It will be certainly a good win to add to their resume. They'll be at Summertown on Friday night. As you just heard, Cole Campbell knocked down a 3 at the buzzer to give the Eagles a 51-48 lead. You can check out these highlights and those highlights, including Lawrence County's in E.O. Kaufman Middle School playing against Lewis County in their championship game. Highlights of that will be tonight on The Final Score. Buttram will take it out to the right of the basket. Next foul will put Loretto for the 2 shots. And they lob it into Bowie, and that one's intercepted. Bird and Buttram fight for it, goes out of bounds to Loretto with 3.3 seconds remaining, and Greg Tips was telling his guys just to throw it long. Buttram. And they're going to go long out to Robertson, makes the catch. And they're not going to call a foul there on Lash, and that will end the game. Impressive win by Loretto coming into this one. They win this one 40-35. Loretto is going to improve to 15-7 on the season. Lauderdale County is going to drop down to 16-7 on the season. As we mentioned before, next game for Loretto, that's going to be coming up on Friday night at the Nest. Boys and girls doubleheader as a rivalry will be renewed between Summertown and Loretto. That does it all here tonight, here from Lauderdale County, as Loretto picks up a boys and girls doubleheader sweep over the Tigers of Lauderdale County. This is AJ Good from the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.